Recording in progress.
So casually keep diving into concrete. So bittersweet. Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in faces like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Out of this game, I think it's colder. You know. Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing parts. They just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you would say. Sometimes all you need is a spark. Maybe just a better kind of bitter. I'm swimming in the big side. Up to my knees. Keep losing sleep. I'm addicted. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. All right, we are live in a couple of different places, and so I had to make sure that I had each of those places under control, and make sure that we were rocking and rolling in the right places. So good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you comment below and let me know if you're watching live by dropping a hey in the comments. And if you are watching the replay, then you can go ahead and put hey replay, so I know who's rocking with me. All right, so we're going to get right into it in just a moment. I'm going to pull my little slides up. Let's see here. Boop. Hey, there we are. So yeah, good afternoon. I am Brittany N. Smith. Today, we are going over my favorite presentation that I've created. It's One Idea, 5 Ways, how to monetize one idea 5 different ways. And so this is all along the lines of repurposing and how you can take your ideas and make them into different things that you can do and make money, because who doesn't need more money during the holiday season? Hello, Miss Cassandra. Hey, girl. So super excited that you guys are joining us today. I'm going to go ahead and get right into this content. So a little bit about me. If you don't know me, if you're new to me, hello, welcome. I am a mother. I am a wife. I am an elder in my local church. I am the CEO and founder of Brittany Smith Creative Company, where we provide branding services to small businesses, primarily female entrepreneurs. And we provide graphic design, brand design, and brand strategy. Yep. Brand strategy. And so that is what we do. That's what we love to do. I am a motivator. I am a supporter. I don't know if you can feel this energy that I'm giving off right now, but these are the things that I do. And I love what I do. And so that's why we're here. So I want you guys to be able to see me while I'm doing this part. So these are the things about me. I'm a creative, crazy person, an ideal wild child. I love all things creativity. I love all things ideas. If I could just sit and give away ideas all day, that's what I would do for the rest of my life, because I love creating and I love looking at things in a new way and helping people see things in a new way so that they can get to where they want to go. All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So let's keep it rolling. So today, not tonight, but today you'll learn the power of focus. You might be wondering, well, if I have so many ideas, how can I really get them off the ground? The power of focus is going to bless your life today. 2, how to diversify your income streams within your business. When people say 7, 8 streams of income, we oftentimes think that means that we have to have, 7 or 8 different kinds of businesses. No, you can have several different streams of income within the business that you currently have. All right. And so then we're also going to talk about repurposing content for effective reach. So these are the things that we're going to cover today. I'm going to move really fast because I don't want to keep us here for more than an hour. I'm going to try to get it done in less than an hour, by far less than an hour, but I'm not going to be here more than an hour. All right. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Creating content and coming up with new and good ideas, not just new ideas, but new and good ideas all the time is work, boo-boo. Okay, it is work. If you agree, if you are tired already just thinking about all the content you need to create and all the ideas you need to come up with for the holiday season, just type in "it's work" in the comments so I know who I'm talking to. And there are 3 potential issues with the fact that this is work. 1, we get caught up in stressing about what to create, or we get caught up in stressing about how to create it, or we get caught up in stressing about our plan of execution for what we created. Which one are you? Do you stress about what to create? Do you stress about how to create it? Or do you stress about your plan of execution for what you created? Or do you stress about all of them? I want to know. Do you stress about all of them? Because at the time of creating this, excuse me, I was stressed out about all of them. Hey, Nikki, good afternoon. So before you can identify multiple ways to monetize your ideas in your business, you have to know these 4 things, okay? You have to know who you're selling to. You have to know what their pain point or problem is. She said all of them. You have to know what solution you're providing, and you have to know how you will be providing said solution. You have to know these things. If you want to monetize your ideas in your business, you have to know each of these 4 things, because these things are going to dictate how you get it done. All right. Your content and offerings in your business should reflect all these things in some way, shape, or form. I should be able to look at your marketing and know who you're targeting. I should be able to look at your marketing and know what problem you're solving. I should be able to look at your marketing and know what solution you're providing. And I should be able to look at your marketing and know how you're going to provide that solution. All right. And feel free to drop questions in the chat. I do have my phone here, so that's why when I'm looking down, I'm looking at to see the chat and see if you guys are asking questions or anything like that. All right. So write this down, put it in the comments. You cannot monetize what you do not understand. You cannot monetize what you do not understand. Okay. Okay. Drop it in the chat if you got it. So once you understand these 4 things, who you're selling to, what their pain point or problem is, what solution you're providing, or how you're going to provide said solution, then you need to focus. You need to focus. And don't raise your hand, but if you're anything like me, this part is hard. This part is hard, okay? You have to focus and you have to identify one client type. Just one. I know you want to serve everybody. I know you do, but you have to identify just one client type. Then you identify one of their problems to solve. If your clients are anything like us, they have multiple issues. Okay, we have issues, but I want you to identify one problem to solve. Then identify one way that you can solve that problem. Identify one way that you can solve that problem. And then identify one outcome that the client can expect. And don't worry, I am going to illustrate the mess out of this further down in the presentation, but you need to identify one. I'm going to go back one client type, one problem to solve, one way that you're going to solve the problem, and one outcome that the client can expect. All right. So now let's put it into practice. Yeah. Let's put it into practice. All right. So your one solution can take on several different forms. Your one solution can take on several different forms. You can provide a written solution. Hey, Amanda, thank you for joining. Hey, Vass, good afternoon. Good afternoon. You can provide a written solution, like a book or ebook. You can provide an audio solution. You can have a podcast. You can provide a product solution. Maybe you make things, maybe you have t-shirts, whatever. You can provide an activity that is a solution. Maybe it's a workout class or something like that. You can provide an event, an in-person event. You can provide video training. You can provide a couple weeks long program and more. So your one solution can take on several different forms. All right. For the sake of our lesson today, we are going to identify 3 business types: product-based business, service-based business, and information-based business. I want you to drop in the comments which one of these your business, your primary. You may have all 3 of these, but what is your primary way of serving your clients? Are you product-based, service-based, or information-based? My company is service-based primarily. We do have products. We do have classes like this one, but we are primarily service-based. I want you to drop that in the chat, which one you are. Okay. So look, this is the juicy part right here. Okay. So let's take what I just told you, and we're going to work it out from a service-based perspective. All right. So let's imagine that you are selling to busy women who want to lose baby weight. Hello, my name is Brittany Ann Smith, and I fit into that category. Busy women who want to lose baby weight. That's your one person that you're selling to right now. Okay. One pain point is they're embarrassed about not being able to fit into any of their clothes. Darn you, baby weight. That's the one pain point that you're going to address. Then the solution you provide, the Snatchback, a 90-day personal training program. This is the one thing that you are providing, right? The one solution that you're providing, because there are many ways to provide solutions to busy women who want to lose weight, right? So, but this one solution is what we're focusing on. And then one expected outcome in this 90 days, lose 20 pounds and 2 dress sizes in 90 days. Come on, somebody. Sign me up on a dotted line, okay? This is a service-based business example, all right? You're doing this training program. This is your target audience. This is their pain point, and this is the outcome, the one outcome that they can get or expect to get from your program. So here we go. We're going to take this step by step, because you're going to be able to use this same model in figuring out how to monetize your business idea in multiple ways, but keeping those streams of business within the business. Okay, so number one problem, embarrassed about not being able to fit into their clothes. Number one solution that you're going to offer, the Snatchback, a 90-day challenge, personal training. It's service-based. Y'all, watch what I'm about to do. Watch what I'm about to do. This is crazy. All right. Diversified. So you have your personal training, the Snatchback 90-day challenge. Then you're going to create a podcast, the Snatched Mama. Come on, somebody. And the way that one of the different ways you can, that you can monetize a podcast, you can offer advertising on your show and have advertisers, other businesses pay to advertise on your show. You can make it a subscription-based podcast. And you can also have people pay to be guests. Maybe you develop a nice audience base, and I want to pay $99, $2.99, whatever, to be in front of your audience. So those are different ways you can monetize your podcast. Then you create a community, the Snatched Sisters, okay? And they're going to pay $19.99 a month to be a part of your online community where you give out recipes and you give out all these different things in the community. Then you're going to write a book, The Snatch Life. Get yourself back after baby. This is good. This is good, right? You can sell, obviously this is a book. You can sell the book. Then create your own workout gear. Mama got snatched. So you just took this one client who's a busy woman trying to lose weight, her baby weight, and her issue of not being confident in the clothes that she wears or not being able to fit the clothing that she wears. And you just went from one solution, one monetized solution, to 5 different solutions, all in line with the snatchback. They are all connected to this one idea. And now you have split it up 5 different ways. Do y'all see what I did there? Do y'all see what I did there? Right? Can we go further? I'm going to go on to a product-based business. Okay? Who you're selling to? Single women over 50 looking to date again. That is your niche down specific audience. Their pain point is they're overwhelmed and discouraged when it comes to choosing and applying makeup. Because maybe you're a beauty expert. Okay? Thank you. Maybe you're a beauty expert. And these are the people that you want to target. Your solution, makeup made easy at-home beauty starter kit. Woo, come on with it, right? And their expected outcome, the one expected outcome that you can promise with this is that they're going to be able to apply a natural makeup look at home and feel confident every day. All right? So let's keep going. You have your problem and you have your solution. They're overwhelmed and discouraged when it comes to makeup. Your solution is the makeup made easy at-home beauty starter kit. All right. The kit, the makeup kit is the product. Now let's diversify it. You have your makeup kit. That's your one monetized idea. You have your online community, half-decade divas. Okay. I don't know if they would want to be called that, but listen, that's what we're going to call them today. Your online community. Again, a place where they can come get beauty tutorials. They can come. Maybe there's some interviews in there of women their age who are killing the game in the makeup and online dating life, right? You're creating a space for them. They can pay for that. Gal Pal 30-day makeover, one-on-one beauty coaching for these women in this category. You can have a live retreat. Find yourself again. Makeup tutorials, self-care, dating etiquette, encouragement, all these kinds of things at your live retreat that they're going to pay for. Makeup made easy. YouTube channel. How do you monetize a YouTube channel? Get enough viewers and subscribers, and you can get paid by YouTube or by different ad companies to be on YouTube. How else do you get paid on YouTube? You run your own ads there, and you use your video content to point people back to your paid services, right? So there are different ways you can get paid on YouTube as well. So again, we just diversified that one idea, the makeup made easy kit. It's a product, but it can also be a break off of an online community. It could also stem into the one-on-one beauty coaching where they're purchasing your kit, but now they're paying you to coach them for 30 days using your product and getting a makeover in the meantime, right? You have your live event and you have your YouTube channel. All right, let's keep on going. Maybe you're an information-based product or information-based business, right? You teach people. You use your voice like Charlene, right? You use your voice to inform people or entertain people. So let's give an example here. You're selling to millennials looking to learn about investment real estate. Hello? I also fit in this category. What their pain point is, adamant about not relying on a 9-to-5 for retirement. I felt that in my sha-na-na. Yes, Lord. So the solution that's being provided, you're investing through Real Estate 101 e-course. All right. That's the first way you're providing this information in a paid e-course. Okay. Their expected outcome, learn the basic steps to acquiring your first rental property. That's the outcome that they're going to get from your e-course. Let's diversify it. Oh, well, recapping this is their problem and this is their solution. E-course, info-based. Diversified. Okay, so you have your e-course here. Then you're going to have a resource guide that they're going to get in the e-course. But if they don't take the e-course, you're going to be able to sell this resource guide by itself. 100 to-dos for new investors. You're going to create this guide and you're going to sell it with the e-course and on its own. So you can sell that by itself. Live seminar, buy, flip, rent, and repeat masterclass. That sounds like something good to me, right? They're going to pay to attend this masterclass where they can also use your resource guide. YouTube channel. We talked about that with the last example. Millennials making bank. There can be subscriptions. You can sell apparel. You can sell through your YouTube videos, right? And then group mentoring. This is something that's really good. Masterclass, masterminds rather. creating a group where people pay to be a part so they can receive mentoring, coaching, and training from you. Okay. Info based. This is how you can diversify that one idea. Your one e-course just became four other ways to make money from that one e-course content. All right. So I want to go back. So I know, Cassandra, you're watching. I want you to drop in the chat what kind of business you have, because I want to choose a couple of you to flesh this out and kind of do this in a quick, messy way, right? In a quick, messy way. I want to know what kind of business you have or what business idea you have so that I can give you some of these ideas live in real time. If you can give me the type of business and fill in as much of these as possible, who you're selling to, what their pain point is, give me some information so I can do this live and in living color. All right. Living color. Let me know in the chat. All right. So we're going to do some of this real time. I know that Lizzie's love cakes is watching. All right. So let's say, Lizzie, you are, you're aiming at women during the holiday season, right? Women who are hosting for the holidays. They are the holiday host. And these are the people that you are. Yes, Lord. See, I knew you was coming. So let's talk about it. Your number one, let's say you're selling to, this is the people that you're selling to for the holiday season. Black Friday's coming, all of that. You are selling to women who are hosting for the holidays. That is your specific target audience. Their pain point is, got too many things to do and ain't nobody got time to be making no cakes. Okay, we ain't got time to be making no cakes. We don't have time to be buying gifts for the people in the office. We don't have time to make our own desserts. All right, that's my pain point. I'm a dessert maker myself, and I don't have time. I need somebody else to make these cakes. All right, so that is the number one pain point. Not enough time to make the cakes and provide desserts for the holidays. All right, the solution you provide: delicious, homemade pound cakes in a variety of flavors, so they have options and they can build their own dessert emporium right at their holiday gatherings. That's the solution you provide. You provide delicious cakes that they can purchase, and it will be convenient for them and delicious, getting raving reviews from their people that are at their events. All right. So, and then the expected outcome: happy people, full bellies of cake, and now a new go-to source for baked goods for special occasions. That is the expected outcome. All right. So let's talk about diversifying these different things. So one, Lizzie's love cakes, right? You can, obviously you're selling your product. It's in and of itself, you're selling your product. But then maybe you are on your podcast, right? You have a podcast, Lizzie's Love Cakes podcast, and maybe you're talking to people about the holiday season and how cake fits into everyday life. Lizzie's Love Cakes, it's always a great day for a love cake, right? It's always time for a love cake. So you can talk on your podcast because you're a mom, because you're a wife, because you're an entrepreneur, because you have a 9-to-5. You are the busy woman that you're selling to. Your whole podcast is speaking to her about the different areas of life. And then you're always talking about how cake fits into all of it, right? The different flavors, there's different flavors of life, and cake fits into all of it. And at the end of the episode, today's episode is brought to you by the banana shabana flavored cake, right? Like, you can tie your product into these different podcast episodes. You can also have the YouTube channel, and those two go hand in hand, either podcast or YouTube, because you can be in the kitchen with Lizzie's Love Cakes, in the kitchen with love, right? And you're talking about maybe we are, all right. So this is a good idea. Okay, so just track with me, right? So you are making a specific flavor of cake, but while you're making the cake live, right, you are giving some kind of inspirational, encouraging, anecdotal story or message to the people that are watching. So now you're touching their heart and their tum-tum. And by the time we get to the end and you show us the finished product, now we're hungry. We're crying because you touched our heart, but we're also hungry. And now we want to order the cake that you just made in the video, right? So now it's interactive and it's encouraging and uplifting. And then you can have people subscribe to, maybe they get maybe they get like a special, there's special videos that they have access to, or special recipes that they have access to, or something like that that they can subscribe to that they're paying for, right? The other thing is you need to have some t-shirts or something, some kind of like, made with love by mama, love hits different when it's in a cake. Love hits different when it's in the form of a cake. Come on. So now you have some apparel that people can wear, right? Maybe it's aprons for your other baking enthusiasts. You have a whole line of bakeware and apparel that you are also able to sell. The other thing along the lines of the apparel, greeting cards. How sweet would it be, pun intended, how sweet would it be for you to have greeting cards that go along with your cakes? So, right. So if I'm buying a cake for a birthday, you can have a Lizzie's Love Cake birthday card that goes with it, and people can purchase those things as well. All right. So these are different ways that you can monetize. You started off just as a cake, but now you've got greeting cards. Now you've got these inspirational videos that people can sign up for. Now you have the apparel, right? These are different ways that you can sign up. And then obviously, waiting with bated breath for the Lizzie's Love Cakes cookbook, right? And so that's also another way that you can make some money off of this one stream, which is Lizzie's Love Cakes. All right. So let's go. We have Charlene wants to start a podcast. Audience is wives and moms. Bet. This is easy. So now, Charlene, what I want you to think about is, what is your stance? What is the thing that's going to make your podcast toward moms and wives different, right? Ooh, yes. So you want to think about different ways to use your voice. One, and listen, I already know what you're going to say. Well, I don't have a lot of experience. Listen, forget all of that. Okay. Because if you're on a scale of 1 to 10, experience is relative. If you are a 1 in terms of experience, you can teach all the people who are at a level 0 what and how to do what you do. So let's just say that you have speaking experience, how to get your voice speaking engagement ready, or podcast ready, right? You want to talk about how to breathe. You want to talk about inflections. You want to talk about, using the proper liquids when you're getting ready to use your voice. You want to talk about the different equipment that you use, right? So you can teach people. You can teach people how to get set up, right? Once you've gotten started, you can teach people how to get set up. The other thing is, like I mentioned before on your podcast, bringing in people who are willing to pay to be guests. So that's after you've built up a rolling audience and it's growing and stuff like that, and people want to get in front of your people, you can have them pay you to get onto your show, or you can have people who are looking to sell to wives and moms pay to provide an ad on your show. So Charlene will say, hey, Cassandra of Lizzie's Love Cakes, my show is geared toward wives and moms, and they're also hosting during the holiday season. Would you be interested in placing an ad on my show for $49? You'll get a 30-second spot right at the top of the show. We'll shout you out and put your business in front of my people. That's how that works, right? So you want to invite people who are also selling to your audience to put ads on your show. All right. The other thing that you can do is have some kind of, I don't know if you're a writer, Charlene, but maybe you have some kind of devotional that you write where it's like, moms and wives finding their voice. Lift your voice, mom. Lift your voice, wife. Maybe you have 2 different versions now. Lift your voice, mom. Lift your voice, wife. And there are 21-day devotionals that are encouraging women who are in either of those categories, or you can combine it together. And it could be an ebook. It doesn't even have to be a book that you print and spend all the money on printing, but it can be an ebook that people pay $9.99 for it, right? And it's 21 days to being the best wife and mom you can be, right? Easy, but now you're staying in the same vein of what you're doing. So you don't have to come up with a million different ideas, but rather, how can I repurpose this idea? How can I take this same red sauce, these same noodles, and the same ground beef and make multiple dishes? I can make ziti over here. I can make lasagna over here. I can make spaghetti over here. I can make stuffed shells over here. Same ingredients, different formats, but it meets the same need for the same audience. All right. Nikki, what you got? What you got that you're working on that we can chop up and flip it a couple different ways, right? let's say, but while you're answering, let's say it's your music ministry, right? Let's say you want to diversify your music. So one, obviously there's music CDs. Two, there are live events where you can sell tickets to. Three, you have apparel. I still have that shirt with your face on it. I love, that's one of my favorite shirts to wear, right? So you have apparel. Maybe then you have a songwriting class, masterclass, how to write a song from scratch, right? Maybe you have vocal coaching, because I need some vocal coaching. See this right here, my throat? I need it. I need help, right? You can diversify different ways. And if you want to get really creative, and I know you are really creative, maybe you come out with an earring line that's connected to, like, maybe every song that you write or every song that you've put out is connected to a different design, right? So I'm thinking of the song I Do, right? That you wrote a while ago. Maybe you have earrings that are designed and they're I Do inspired. So maybe they're like white with like lace and not lace chips. I'm hungry. White with like lace, and like they're very wedding-ish, right? Very whimsical, and but they're funky because you like those different colors, different things like that. Like you can have a jewelry line. Come on, somebody, that is connected directly with the songs that you write. Come on, right? Like I'm hyped because now I want to see all these things. I want to see y'all do all the things. But this is what I mean when I talk about diversifying your different things that you have. All right. So I'm going to wrap this up here. When you are sharing on social media, this is referring to as you're sharing about the ideas that you're putting out there, right? You want to be focused, you want to be consistent, and you want to be known for something specific. That is why. Okay. That is why that's why you want to focus on one thing. So I like this post because it kind of shows how you can repurpose your content in different ways. Single posts. This is my pen. Carousels, 5 different ways to use pens. Reels, watch me write with my new pen. Stories, here's what I got. Here's where I got my pen. And IG Lives, let's talk about pens, right? So put your business in this different format, or your business idea. Single post. This is Lizzie's Love Cakes. Carousels, 5 different ways that Lizzie's Love Cakes can make your event a hit. They can be the main dessert. They can be party favors. They can be door prizes. They can be, whatever. So you can have 5 different ways Lizzie's Love Cakes can fit into your next event. Reels, watch me bake. Watch me bake my Lizzie's Love Cakes. Watch me package my Lizzie's Love Cakes. So you do a really great job with packaging your cakes. So you can do that with a reel. Stories. Here's where we're vending today. Hits a pop-up. Meet us here. And then IG Live. Let's talk about the story behind the banana shabana jingling a lang cake. Right? Let's talk about where that flavor came from, right? So these are different ways. Charlene, I am a voice artist. Carousels, 5 different ways to take care of your voice during the winter months. Reels, listen to how I inflect when reading these different lines, right? Or here are different ways to use your voice. Happy, and then you can read something in a happy voice. Sad, you can read it in a sad voice. Different ways to exercise your voice. Stories, here's my setup for my podcast that I'm recording this afternoon with special guest Brittany Ann Smith, right? And then IG Live IG Live, you can literally do like a live episode of your podcast, right? Where it's live and you're recording and you're going to share it on your show. The bottom line is make it all make sense and don't make people guess. That's the bottom line. Period. Poo with a T, not poot, but period. Okay. The bottom line is make it all make sense and don't make people guess what you do. You want to be the go-to for whatever it is you're doing. People think branding and they think Brittany Ann Smith. All right. I'm shifting in 2023 where they're going to think branding, but they're also going to think conversation. They're also going to think engaging, right? They're also going to think speaking, hosting. That's where I'm pivoting into in 2023. All right. Don't make people guess. Questions. Are there questions? Drop them in the chat really fast because I'm about to land the plane right here. If you have questions, drop them in the chat. I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to circle back to the chat if you have questions. So I want to help you get this together. I want to help you flesh out these ideas that we just talked about. Some of y'all, I just literally set y'all up for like 2023, like y'all set, right? I want to help you flesh that out and help you to execute it. So this is the normal price for my 60-minute strategy session. But because y'all are here today, y'all gonna get it for $299. Okay. I'm giving y'all the early in on the Black Friday special. You're getting $200 off of the strategy session. It's 60 minutes. I know I can help you. I know I can. I know that I can help you. All right. And so you want to visit bit.ly/BSC_strategy 2022. You want to write that in all caps to get to that link. You can also use the QR code that's there, and we can schedule. So what's going to happen is you're going to go to that link, fill out a little bit of information. You're going to make your payment. Actually, I think it's $249. I think it's $249 actually. So there's a typo there. Bless the Lord for another $50 off. $249. I can help you. You fill out the form, and then you're going to get an email that's going to send you the link to book your session. Do not wait until December 31st. Okay. You need to have a plan for 2023 now. You need to have a plan for Black Friday now. And if I hear some of y'all, well, I don't really quite have a business just yet. I promise you, if we have a strategy session before Black Friday, you're going to have something before Black Friday. I promise you that. That's on God, okay? I know I can help you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yes. You can go on there, get your strategy session. If somebody can drop that in the chat, bit.ly/BSC. Actually, I think I can drop it in the chat. Hold on now. I'm going to drop the link down here so you guys can grab it. bit.ly/BSC strategy 2022. Boom. Let's see if that works. Okay, it went to two of them. Okay. Anyway, drop that in the comments, somebody. The link for that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Listen, I love to do this. Oh, and guess what? I have a design team now. So now I can meet all your design needs. There won't be backup. I can assign a designer right to your specific project or right to your account. If you're saying, listen, I need BSC all year round to do all of my marketing, all of my graphics. We have packages available for that as well. You can contact me via DM if you're like, you know what, I want you to be my design firm for my business, for my company. We can talk about what that will look like because now I have a team and you will have a dedicated designer for all of your needs. All right, guys. So listen, thank you so much for tuning in. I am Brittany N. Smith of Brittany Smith Creative Company, and I love to help people get their stuff from the inside to the outside. And not just that, helping you to make money by showing up as the superstar that you are. God bless you. And I will see you guys on the next Paid2Create Masterclass. Bye.